So right now we are on the hunt for ducks, specifically a duck that I've never seen before called a Ruddy Duck. And they are a migratory duck that only shows up here in the wintertime. And there have been a lot of different reports of people that have seen them. And we are on the hunt for them right now. And there's a nice big lake right here. And I don't see any ducks. So they could be on one of these other ponds, like this one right over here, maybe. So we'll keep an eye out for them, and whenever we find these ducks, we'll get out and make sure that you get a nice close look at them.
A few moments later.
So I don't know if the camera is actually going to pick them up while I'm on screen as well, but right about there is a raft of about 19 ruddy ducks. And these are a migratory duck species that only visits Florida in the wintertime. They don't breed here, and they're not quite as pretty as they can be. Normally, the males, the drakes, have this beautiful blue bill and this kind of chestnut coloration. They're really pretty. And one way that you can really quickly identify ruddy ducks, which are a member of the stiff-tailed duck family, is their tails, which kind of stick up like this. So they have this little tiny body and their tail sticks up just like that. And that's how you really quickly identify them. There's only 6 species of stiff-tailed duck in the world, and the ruddy duck is the only one that's found here in North America. Interestingly enough, ruddy ducks have become an invasive species in Europe, Africa, and Asia. So we always think about an invasive species here in Florida, but the ruddy ducks themselves have become an invasive species in other parts of the world. And that's because people would bring them in because they thought they were so cute looking, and then they would escape because ducks fly and swim away. And that's how they became an invasive species in other parts of the world. It's funny, we're at a pond at a recreational center here in Central Florida, and there are other bird species that you wouldn't necessarily be expecting to find here. I see 2 dowitchers, which are kind of a beach bird that likes to run along the beach looking for stuff. There's a gull further down, some snowy egrets, and lots and lots and lots of crows right now that are all hanging out here in this area, which I guess it feels safe for them. It's a nice comfortable place and nobody has access to the water other than walking to the edge of it. So they feel pretty safe here. So I'm Zak Cole, this is the Ruddy Duck, and thanks for checking out what makes Florida so wild.